2K Sports and the PGA Tour are thrilled to bring you the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Welcome back to second round action of the Players' Championship. Hi everyone, I'm Andrew Catalan. Welcome back. And Rich, as we get set for this second round, our featured player is at the top of the leaderboard.
It's always good to be leading after the first day, but listen, you got a lot of golf left to go. Let's not get too excited yet. Let's appreciate yesterday, but we need to move on.
Looking at my yardage book, it looks like about 140 yards remain. This one is looking good. That's a really nice approach shot.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
An opportunity to make birdie. The putt goes in and our featured player extends the lead.
Always a nice way to ease on into your round, birdieing the first.
No change atop the leaderboard. Our featured player still out in front. Here's a look at the par 5 second.
Drive it out to the right-hand side to give yourself a good look at reaching this green in 2.
That's a pretty good shot right there. Gonna really have to hit this one. Henny, how tricky is this one?
From the get-go, this is a big left to right breaker.
Right on line, but just misses. A 3-foot putt.
This for a birdie run.
He makes the putt and extends his lead.
Setting the tone early in this round.
Teeing off here on the third.
Such a cool little par 3. Love this green. There's a low section in the front and a high section in the back. And anytime they put the pin all the way in the back section of this green, well, I tell you what, good luck on you. If you miss this green long and or left, that bunker sits some 5 feet below the surface of the green.
This is a 7-iron on the way.
This one is all over it.
Oh, that's a beauty. He's got this putt for birdie. Our featured player continues to look good out there, currently in first place. And now teeing off on a par 4.
Just a small little twisty par 4. Just going to take out a fairway wood, find the fairway, and from there you're going to have the small second shot, probably a wedge. 3 distinct sections to this green, the front, the right, and the back left, and all of them have their difficulties when hitting your approach shot into them. However, in my mind's eye, if you find the fairway, you should have a decent look for birdie.
That's a disappointing shot. Time now for the third.
Time for a little bit of focus here. This is a lengthy putt.
We're back. Time to have more live play. Hang on. Oh, that was close. That nearly went in. 3 feet remain.
It's a short putt, but it will be moving to the right.
As we move on to the next hole, our featured player has a 6-shot lead.
It's a par 4, the 5th hole.
Huge mounding down the left-hand side that you want to avoid at all costs. The bunker down the right-hand side, to be fair, is not that bad. But a little further right of that, though, that's the water. You want no part of it. Second shot is downhill to a green. To be fair, that's mostly flat, runs from back left to front right, but one of the more benign greens on this layout.
This shot is about 140 yards out. chosen the pitching wedge here. Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich.
In this wind, what that says to me is he struck that good.
Henny, what's he facing with this putt?
Setting up this putt 9 feet from the cup.
And this putt coming up for his par. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost. As we move to the 6th hole, it's a par 4.
Par 4, 393 yards from the back. Most players taking out a long iron or hybrid just for placement in the fairway. This green is surrounded by tall palm trees. Don't get caught out by one. Has got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
Well, that's beautifully judged.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
An opportunity for a birdie here. That's disappointing. Just 3 feet to the cup. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. And that'll ensure he remains in first place.
This hole is a par 4.
As you can see, there's a long fairway bunker down the left-hand side that makes you believe there's more room left than you actually have. It's just not there. Players should be looking a little bit further right. If you find the fairway, your second shot should be straightforward. In fact, Luke, I made a 2 here one time, so that shows you how simple this hole can be.
That's the type of swing you want to take with you every time out. 7 feet left. That looked good for a while. Here's the par putt. Just an empty feeling when you hit an approach shot like that, Rich, but still come away with a par. We've reached the 8th hole. It's a par 3.
Par 3, 237 yards in length. A brute, to say the least. It is a tough hole surrounded by bunkers. If you can make 3 here, you're a happy person.
This will be a challenging putt from this distance. All right, John, which way is this putt going to go?
This one pretty much looks like it's going right to left.
That looked good all the way. 5 feet to the cup.
This is important. Big par putt here.
Okay, a quick look at the leaderboard, and it's a 5-shot advantage for our leader. The tee shot at number 9. I think he likes that one. That is going to work. A birdie putt coming up. This could be a big one. So close. This putt from 5 feet. Before we move on to the next hole, we show you that the lead is 5 shots. We begin the second 9 with a par 4. That was really well played.
And time to check in with Matt Fitzpatrick from England, standing over this next shot.
Time to get back to the course. And about 110 yards left to the hole. Okay, green side, and the goal now is to get up and down. thought that was going down. This putt is for par, and it would be a big one. As we move on to the next hole, he is up by 5 shots.
On the tee of the 11th, a par 5.
Par 5, 558 yards long. Avoid the fairway bunkers on the left-hand side, and you might have a hope of going for it in 2. However, you better be brave and you better know what you're doing, because this green will call you out on the second shots if you're not careful.
Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
This one's going left to right.
Good effort from there.
Time for the 5th shot. And back to the play, shall we? Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. Okay, he's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
Par 4, 12th, a new design in the last couple of years. Water all the way down the left-hand side, but it's a drivable par 4. Most players will bail out to the right, but the brave ones will take on the green with their tee shots. 2s and 3s are easy to come by, but so are 5s and 6s if you get it out of position.
And that one finds the putting surface. It's a good shot. Some work to do, however. And this putt to move to 15 under par. It's pretty handy here. You've got to like the look of this.
Yahtzee!
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. And now striding onto the tee of this par 3 hole.
And this is a really cool par 3. You've got 3 distinct areas on the green, front right, all the way on the left-hand side, and the back right. Wherever they put the pin is going to dictate what shot shape you want to have into that green. I think it's a really cool design because it requires you to think about how you want the golf ball to land on the green and the way you want it to bounce. I think Pete Dye did a great job in designing this green.
This has to be one of the more difficult holes in golf, the long par 4.
If you hit it down the left-hand side, the golf ball will chase a long way, but you'll be blocked out by some trees. You hit it out to the right, you're going to be on top of a mound, but you'll have a really good idea of what's in front of you. This hole historically plays as one of the toughest ones on the back 9, and it's all because of where that green sits. It sits from right to left with a decent amount of movement in it. It is not straightforward at all. This hole causes players all kinds of problems.
Trying to get to 17 under the card with this putt. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
It appears it'll go uphill and to the right.
Leading by 9 strokes after that one.
We've hit the par 4, 15th hole.
One of the more simple tee shots on the golf course, par 4, 470 yards. Just a little fade required off the tee to the fairway. The green sits up above the fairway a little bit, surrounded by a couple of bunkers, but I gotta say, I like this hole. It's straightforward, it's simple, before you head into the final 3.
Let's see if 8-iron was the right club. That's another green in regulation.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens in regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
The putt goes in and the lead continues to grow. Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
Ideally, players want to take their tee shots from right to left. Start off that fairway bunker and move it left back in the fairway. Anything down the left-hand side can get caught up into those trees and really cause players issues with their layup. You find the fairway, now you have a massive decision to make. Go for it or bail out to the left, thinking that's the safe play. It really is not. You have to be brave and try and find this green with your second shot. If not, it could come up and bite you.
That is a wonderful shot. Count it. It's good.
Oh, he's only gone and chipped in for eagle.
Our featured player still sits atop the leaderboard. We've reached the 17th. It's a par 3.
Par 3 17th, 137 yards, island green. I've actually seen a caddy throw it onto this green, but with a golf club in your hand, can you hit the green?
9 feet to the cup.
This is for birdie.
Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
The only movement in this putt is by the hole, and it's to the right.
Now to 18, the par 4.
It's just one of the most difficult, visually intimidating holes I think you'll ever face in your life. Somehow, try and hit it down the right-hand side of the fairway, keep it out of the rough, and from there, hit it out to the right-hand side of the green somehow, also keeping it out of the rough or that pot bunker short right. Listen, you'd be happy to make 5 here, that's for sure. 4s are magnificent. 3s are unicorns. They really don't happen that much. It is such a difficult, demanding finishing hole. Probably one of the toughest in championship golf.
And a birdie to finish on 18. The second round is in the books, and when you see the leaderboard, they are in first place.
It's been absolutely flawless so far. I cannot wait to see what this player produces tomorrow.
It's been a great day. We thank you for joining us. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you soon.